Welcome back to another HTML tutorial with Pixumweb. In today's episode, we're going to go over the heading tags for HTML. With the heading tags, you have 6 options. You have the H1 tags, which are the most important tag and should only be used once per page. You can use it more than once in different sections of a page, but we'll go over that when we discuss page layout in a later tutorial. But particularly, you would only use it once per page for the most part. Then you have your H2 tags, which are the second most important, followed by the H3, H4, H5, and H6. So these are the heading tags for a particular website page or an article. For instance, if you have an article that's about web design tutorials with HTML, you can put that in the H1 tag, and then you can have the H2 tag with we are going over the different levels of heading tags. So you'll put that in this section. It's important not to use the heading tags just for increasing the size of a particular piece of text, because search engines like Google use it to structure the content of your website. And if you have more than one H1 tag, it'll be potentially difficult for the search engine to identify the most important and relevant piece of text within your document, and that's just bad for SEO purposes. So you would just use it in to highlight the structure of your content from the most important to the least important text. So how does it look when you display it in a browser? Okay, so we have our H1 tag, which is the largest heading tag, signifying the most important. And then you follow by some random text that I put in there. Then the H2, H3, H4, and H5, and H6. So then the H1 tag and H2 and so on, you open it up with the greater than, the lesser than sign, followed by the H1 and then the greater than sign. Then the actual title of that particular section of content, followed by the closing tag. Don't forget, for the closing tag, you need to have this forward slash there, and it goes the same for the different levels of the heading tags. So in this episode, we covered the heading tags for HTML, from the H1 tag being the most important to the H6 tag. It does require an opening and closing tag, and don't forget, on the closing tags you do need that forward slash. Once again, don't use it specifically just to increase the size of a particular text. You should use CSS for that, and we'll go over that in a different tutorial series on CSS. But this you use specifically to format the different levels of importance of text within your document. Hopefully you found this tutorial informative. If you have any thoughts, ideas, or suggestions, please leave them in the comment section below. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel, as we'll be giving more tutorials covering various aspects of HTML and how to create a website.